Hello and welcome to Updog Sports Talk. We have a special edition going over the Mountain West previews today. At Updog Sports Talk, we deliver honest, fan-focused coverage that spotlights the teams, athletes, and communities that are often overlooked by mainstream sports media because your team has a story worth telling. So we are going to be going over the Mountain West today. We're going to be going team by team. With each team, we'll be going over what we're most excited about with that team, what the biggest concern is with that team, what will keep their fans up at night this offseason as we head into the season, and then also what success looks like. It'll be a lot of fun. This won't be super in-depth. I know for us, like a more in-depth preview, you can head over to our Substack at Updog Sports Talk over there. We have more deeper previews of each of these teams. But that being said, that's enough talking from me. We are joined by a special guest, Omar, the Burger Popper, the Cornacchia Bowls. He's a writer for Redshirt Sports. He's a writer for As for Football. He does a lot of other things. Welcome, Omar.
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate it. It's always a pleasure to talk to you, whether it's football or even just like talking just life in general. I'm just glad to be here in the preseason. I'm glad we're able to do this now because I'm away for work. Don't have family obligations like in person at least. I still talk to my family while I'm away at work, but I'm just enjoying just soaking in and cramming for the start of the season, which is less than a month from now.
Yeah, we are almost there. When it comes to FCS, week 0 is less than a month away. That will start in August 27th. So very exciting stuff. We go to San Jose State, the Spartans, a team that had so much promise last year, and just about every break went completely against them. What excites you the most about the Spartans this year?
So I would say Luke Weaver, just because I'm still riding that Hawaii Bowl high. I think we all are. But I'm gonna talk about the
Yes.
receiving core. I think I'm gonna talk about the receiving core. Like, there's a lot of like power four guys that like are last chance guys. And again, like I said, I don't mean that derogatory. Like, it's their last chance to actually get some tape to play ball because playing group of six ball is better than not playing a ball at all and sitting the bench, in the power four. So I mean, there's a bunch of power four guys that are last chance guys in the receiving core. So I'm excited to see how they adjust to also run and shoot scheme out at under Kenny Matalolo and how they gel with Luke Weaver.
Yeah, like this is a coaching staff. Like this staff has done such an impressive job with the receiver position. We had Nick Nash lead the NCAA in receptions, and then the following year, Danny Scudero does the same thing. So I'm excited to see who does it a third year in a row. But really, though, like I think it's a safe bet to say that San Jose State is going to have excellent receiver play. It's a fun little mystery because we don't know who exactly is going to emerge as that guy, but we know a guy is going to show up. So that's going to be really exciting for them. And then we have, I think on the defensive side, Brian Dukes Jr. is a player to look forward to as well. I think he's a very exciting safety for them. Now, what is your biggest concern for the Spartans?
It's funny you mentioned Brian Dukes Jr. because I'm gonna go towards the front line and say that the defensive line really kind of concerns me because they did lose some talent to some power fours in the transfer portal, but it doesn't seem like that they got backfilled well. So honestly, especially like with having to play teams that run the ball well, like New Mexico, like obviously Air Force, like North Dakota State, and even at times Nevada. Your front seven, particularly your defensive line, it's going to need to be solid. I'm really concerned about the defensive line because I think it feels like that the relationship between what they lost and what they got back is the most concerning. I guess like is the biggest. There's the biggest like discrepancy. So I'm gonna go with the defensive line.
I think for me, we know this offense is going to take chances. That's what the run and shoot is. But can they rein that in a little bit? Be a little bit more choosy about when they take their chances and calm down on the turnovers a little bit. Last year, it, they hit the point where it was just too many turnovers. This team just could not get out of their own way much of the year. Turnovers, penalties, all those self-destructive mistakes need to stay behind in 2025 so they can start fresh this year. What does success look like for the Spartans?
So for me, I'm gonna look at this from a institutional perspective, where San Jose State has kind of long been criticized as like having like the most kind of apathetic fan base. It seems like the quietest fan base. I'm not gonna say apathetic. I'm sorry, because I know some San Jose State fans that are diehards. My dad included. My dad's a San Jose State fan by virtue. Like I, I root for San Jose State. I like when they do well, but I think there's like that perception where it's like success kind of happens in a vacuum there. Like 2020 is, I think, a good example where they won the conference championship and they underachieved the next year. They went 5-7. Then they went to a bowl in 2022, and then Brent Brennan was gone. Like it's kind of like I just feel like the success happens in a vacuum. So in general, like if they reach a bowl, and I'd say if they win that bowl, because they are currently on a, let's see, 2020, 2022, 2023, or 24, the Hawaii Bowl. Oh yeah, 2023 Hawaii Bowl. They're on a 4-game bowl losing streak. So I'd say if they win that bowl, it's successful. It's not just like reaching the bowl. I think it's actually winning the bowl, getting the monkey off their back. That would be successful. But I don't think this is particularly a fan base that is really pressuring I guess the team to win the conference, to take that next step, even though like like there's been glimpses of it. I just think this is the fan base that's just happy with making a bowl game, happy with competing well against USC on NBC in week 0. I mean, San Jose State fans can prove me wrong. You're probably going to clip this and make it seem like I'm calling San Jose State fans out, but it just seems to me like this is just an even keeled fan base.
Yeah, I agree completely. I think reaching a bowl is the goal here. Winning it would be great to get that bowl losing streak off, but at least making one is going to be very important for them to kind of level back to approaching conference title contention again because they were expected to contend for the title last year and things didn't end up going that way. But I think a lot of people forget that this team still had the talent. They were in just about every single game. They just couldn't quite finish those games. So I wouldn't be surprised to see this in the slightest to see this team rebound.